So Martin, which bowler did you hate to face in the nets?
Lockie Ferguson, and I still hate facing him in the nets.
What's the one memory that stands out from your 237 epic in Wellington?
Probably the moment that I hit the ball for four to bring it up. I think that's going to be there forever.
What's the one thing you put in your suitcase when you pack for a tour?
Well, that's a good question actually. I actually travel with my own pillow.
Which of your teammates would you not sit next to on a long bus ride or a flight?
Well, I always sat next to Ross Taylor, so I'm going to say him. I don't have to sit by him anymore.
One batting shot you'd like to steal from another batter?
Ricky Ponting's pull shot.
Who's your favourite person to talk to about cricket?
Well, I'd probably say Ross Taylor.
Who makes the most dad jokes in the New Zealand team?
Probably Ross Taylor.
Who would win a 100-meter sprint between you, Kane Williamson, and Ross Taylor?
Ross would say himself, but yeah, I'd like to think I could beat them.
If you were to choose another era to play cricket in, which one would that be?
Wow, I've never thought about this before. I would say the 90s, early 2000s.
If you could switch your life with an all-black, who would that be?
Oh no, I'll say Bowden Barrett because I've met him before and things like that. So our wives are friends.
A bowler from the past you would have loved to have batted against?
Ooh, maybe Glenn McGrath.
One bowler who gave you sleepless nights?
I wouldn't say sleepless nights, but I always had trouble facing Dale Stone.
Favorite position on the field?
When fielding?
Yep.
Backward point.
One dish that you can eat for the rest of your life?
I would just say lasagna. I do enjoy lasagna.
If you ran out Ross Taylor on 99, what would he tell you back in the dressing room?
Probably can't say it on video. When we stop recording, I might be able to tell you.
Who has been the biggest prankster in the New Zealand side over the years?
Probably Tim Southey.
Who can bench press the most in the New Zealand side, or who could bench press the most in the New Zealand side?
In terms of a player, Glenn Phillips, but our trainer would outbench all of us.
Which Australian did you secretly wish was a black cap?
Oh, good question. Maybe Starkey, so I don't have to face him in the middle.
Your 189 in the test match against Bangladesh in Hamilton, or the 189 against England in an ODI in Southampton?
They both came in a winning cause. Probably my test 189, my first test 100.
If you're going out for a round of drinks with the New Zealand team, who is the last to pull out his wallet?
Brent Bolt.
Who's bragging the most about their six hitting abilities?
Tim and Trent.
One moment from your career that you would like to redo?
Maybe throwing to the bowler's end in the World Cup final instead of the keeper's end.
Who's been the chattiest behind the stumps when you're batting?
Brad Haddon, I would think.
One bowler whose short ball you don't want to face ever again?
I'll say Dale Stone. I'm not going to face him again, I think. So.
And the one spinner that you always found tough to put away?
Syed Ajmal was pretty tough. He was always quite tough to face, yeah.